Hi, guys. Today we're going to be going to somewhere very special that's near and dear to my heart. It's going to be a Toastmasters session. We're going to a chapter that I've never been to before. In fact, it's my first time going to a chapter in Canada, and I'm really excited, and I want you guys to join me. So let's go. Hi, guys. Wow, look at all those awards. Thank you.
Application forms for the speeches that we'll have later, but our chair will guide us.
I'm really rusty because I haven't been part of Toastmasters for years. I've been part of a few chapters in New York City years ago, and I love Toastmasters. I'm a raving fan, and as you can see, I brought 2 victims tonight. Hopefully we can get them, their feet wet here, and I think that it's a great organization. I know it's a great organization, and I'm hoping that we get to know each of you. So thank you for having us. The meeting was super organized, and they had a whole schedule from 7 p.m. to 8:44 p.m. and they had people with various roles. There was a chairperson, there was a joke master, there was a word grammarian, a Toastmaster, evaluator, and several speakers, and even a table topic master and a quiz master. Lots of masters. Everybody was super nice, and the meeting was very, very organized. I was surprised to see a room full of people, and the Toastmaster himself spoke super eloquently. Even though one could tell that English was not his first language, he did a great job. And people came prepared. They brought their water bottles. Some people came with friends, and it looked like others were members, and they've been going there for a while. And aside from the 3 of us, there was one other guest. And then this gentleman gave an amazing speech about immigration and perseverance. I want to give a shout out to this young man, Fafir from Pakistan. He had spent time in China, and he talked about his struggles and his challenges and how he persevered through his immigration experience. He gave an awesome speech. I feel like people were super engaged, and you see when the yellow card goes up, it means that your time is almost up. And there you have it, the standing ovation. Great job, Fafir. Then we had Paul go up, and Paul gave an amazing speech on deep breath. I really loved his speech. It was very, very memorable, and I learned a lot from it. So my partner and I have been going through a challenge that we got from a mentor of mine, and that's a 111-day challenge of making YouTube videos every day and posting them every day for 111 days consecutively. And I can tell you it's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. And I took it on because one of my friends and students, I gave her the challenge, she turned around and gave it back to me. So I'm like, I'll accept it. Little did I know it's gonna be so challenging. It's like I'm sleep deprived. Every day I'm like looking for ideas, I'm looking for content, and here I am trying to shoot so I have content for tomorrow. So I thank you guys for that. But adult learning, I feel like is more important than ever, because I feel like when I was in school, I didn't really pay attention. I felt like, oh, when am I going to use this? Or I don't want to learn French, I don't want to learn this, I don't want to learn that. But now as an adult, as someone, you're in a time where technology is changing so quick. If you don't keep up with the pace, you'll fall behind. You're in technology, you understand. And for those of us that are professionals, we have to have continuous education. So I'm really grateful for a place like YouTube, because I'm able to learn anything I want for free, look it up, and it's very concise, and there's quality, and I get my answers at a click of a button. So for me, it's been good, and if I want refreshments, I just go to my fridge, and I'm in the tranquility of my house. Thank you.
To add to even back way there.
I was a little nervous, but at the end of the day, the people were very welcoming. The club was awesome, and as a surprise, you'll see I won some awards.
Because we have
God.
A viable solution to income inequality.
Universal basic income, a viable
Viable
solution.
to income
I'm not that smart. Just give me another one, please.
Give me another number.
Give me the shortest one, like 10 or something. Let's try that one.
Okay, is online education as effective as traditional?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I love you. Is online education as effective as traditional education?
And you're
I'm pro online education. Perfect. I love you. Did I pay you? All right. So, dear table topics master, fellow Toastmasters to be, and honored guests, myself included, thank you for having me. The topic at hand is online. Could you repeat that, please?
online education as effective as traditional education?
Is online education as effective as traditional education? I agree 100%. I'm pro online education. In fact, I had shared with you guys the power of YouTube being the second largest search engine in the world after Google. Online education today is taking over traditional education. It's far cheaper, far more accessible. I'll give you a case in point. Has anyone in this room heard of Duolingo? Duolingo, yes? A lot of you have. This was a brainchild of a professor and a student who wanted to make the biggest impact they could on low-income people around the world. And they started Duolingo because they discovered that teaching someone a language can increase their lifestyle more than anything else, more than any other training. So wow, that 1 minute goes fast. So once again, in conclusion, whatever the topic was, I am pro for. Online education is the way to go. I'm a YouTuber, I cannot say otherwise. Thank you very much. And for the con, she's brave. Sherry, her first time speaking.
For me, I'm completely against what Ali was saying about online education is better than traditional education. So I graduated in 2018. I graduated before the pandemic, so I am lucky enough to have my academic to be taught in a classroom where I can see everyone's faces and all the student, teacher. I can interact with everybody instead of just facing a screen. So I prefer that very much, and I can say that a lot of kids or students right now, they don't have a lot of attention span facing a screen. Even especially during the pandemic, facing the screen, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. You have cousins, you have kids, you have other relatives that have the same issue, I would say. So personally, I prefer traditional, classroom, being in the classroom and, being attend to class and, focus on your time management and also, take your pen and paper and write down something in class. And I prefer that over online education. Thank you, everyone.
So check out this award, Spark Plug Award and Table Topics Award. That's me holding it proud. I got to hold the mallet. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today at Toastmasters. This was the first time for me to return to Toastmasters after years. And I have to say it was an incredible experience, feeling that energy of the group, learning from everybody, seeing everyone speak one by one, and feeling myself as them. Still till today, when I get up to speak in front of an audience, I get nervous. I stumble, I stutter, I have filler words like ooh, all kinds of challenges. And I have to say that for me, having started a YouTube channel really, really helped me because it gave me more confidence. Even though there's still a lot of room for improvement, I feel a lot more confident not only speaking in front of a camera, but speaking in front of an audience, because you get to a point where you almost don't care in a good way about being out there. In the beginning, you care a lot. You care about how you sound, how you look, but once you get going, it starts to become fun. It starts to become a fun challenge, and you start to build on your skill sets as a communicator, your skill sets as an editor, your skill sets as a storyteller. And I'm really excited to share with you guys. I don't know if you saw this, but I actually won 2 awards One was a Spark Plug Award, my first day back at Toastmasters, and I won this. And then the second one was for the Table Topics Award. They gave me a ribbon even. Look at this cool ribbon. And it has a pin on it. I can just pin it up and walk around. I won this. I'm really proud of myself because I remember moving back to Canada from Pakistan back when I was 14, and I was so self-conscious. I couldn't speak English properly. I felt that I was speaking with an accent. I felt that my vocabulary was very limited. I felt very self-conscious. And although I've come a long way, I still feel self-conscious once in a while in other ways, but I have grown leaps and bounds, all because I started to read more. I pursued my master's degree. I joined Toastmasters, and I'm doing this YouTube challenge. So all these things contributed to me becoming a better speaker. And as I said, I have a long way to go still, and I'm learning every day. I don't consider myself perfect whatsoever, but I'm here to share with you that if you're thinking of speaking, if you're thinking of being on YouTube or any social media, it's a great time to start now, and it will reward you in many, many ways. In addition to just monetary benefits, you'll have benefits of becoming a better communicator, better storyteller, and better at social media editing. There are a list of benefits. Now, coming back to Toastmasters, I was inspired to create this message: speak your truth. As you know, my channel is Truth X Ali, and I wanted to come up with an inspirational message that I could have behind me when I'm sitting on this desk and recording a video. And this one really spoke to my heart. Speak your truth. Because if there's one message that I want to share with you, the audience, it's that speak your truth. And your truth is uniquely yours. And it doesn't need to be what something everyone agrees with. It doesn't need to be something that stays true for you for your lifetime. You're not committed to it. You're not married to it. It's your truth at the moment. And when you speak it, it's coming from your heart. It's coming from your soul. It's coming from deep within you. And that's why it's your truth. And that's why it's going to come across as powerful and clear. So I want to leave you with this, that if you haven't heard of Toastmasters, check it out. You owe it to yourself. They have chapters all over the world. And when I was living in New York, I was part of several different chapters because I wanted to be the best speaker that I could be, the best leader that I could be. And I'm so grateful that I did that, because from that, I got to give a speech, compete in a speech competition, and win several awards. And that did a lot for my motivation. That did a lot for my encouragement to keep speaking, to speak my truth, to share knowledge with you all and with everybody that I come across in a more confident and eloquent manner. So again, thank you guys for watching this episode. If you have any comments, please comment below. And as always, please hit the subscribe button, share, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks so much. Love you. Mwah.